Hey everyone, welcome back. Who doesn't love boxes coming in from overseas with all sorts of RC goodies? So through the week I was really lucky. I got two boxes from Germany, one from Tony Clark and the other one from Wolfgang Schlunt, who are the makers of the reduction drive. But as you can see down here on the table, look at this. I mean, this is where it all starts to get real, doesn't it? Look at the size of this prop. I mean, it's 34 inches long and it's perfectly sized for the engine that we've chosen and also for the reduction drive. Also, as you can see here, beautiful canister muffler. So basically that goes, that comes out of the header here that you can see there with the engine and then goes in there and then out the bottom of the plane, which is fantastic. We've got Teflon links, which we use to sort of put this on and connect it to the header. Some other bits and pieces just in case I need to fit it in. Here are the clamps. I actually made these little wooden standoffs, but they're the clamps that hold the muffler to the side of the plane. The petrol tank's actually something we've already got, but that's going to go in, which looks fantastic. Some petrol tube, a filter for the petrol tank. I'm also, because this is a second-hand engine, I'm actually going to do like a mini service. So I've already put a new spark plug in, but I've got a gasket kit, and I'm also going to replace the butterfly in the carburetor because I think they perish over time. So listen, this is a super exciting time on the build. The aim for the next couple of days is to try and get all this in and finally get the engine mounted once and for all, and also the muffler, see what the propeller looks like on for the first time. So yeah, we'll see you soon. All right, here we are back again. Spent the best part of 2 days this weekend working on the engine and muffler install. And listen, it's gone really well. One of the things that you are worried about when you buy a muffler and the header pipe that goes with the engine and all that sort of stuff is it going to fit like in the plane where we need it to? And it basically went in perfectly smoothly. I had one small issue with the engine once I put on the proper mounting bracket for the belt reduction drive, which I never actually had. I had to actually order that from Germany. Once I got it back on, it kind of moved the engine over about sort of 4 mils. So it wasn't lining up very well with the cowl. So I ended up having to put dowel into the firewall, filling that in, and then basically moving the engine over slightly and re-drilling the holes. But listen, now that it's done, I'm really happy with it. The big propeller sitting on the front of the plane now looks absolutely awesome. So listen, thanks for following along. It feels like a massive milestone achieved getting the engine in and the muffler. Next time we'll be working on the fuel tank and also the electronic ignition module. And then really, you know, we're getting close. It's really just going to be a case of covering the back of this plane, you know, finishing the lozenge fabric on the wing, and then we're getting really close. So listen, hope everything's wonderful where you are, and we'll see you again soon. All right, here we go again. Another delivery from overseas, so it's always a good day when that happens. I wonder what's in this one. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Look at this. Beautiful 3D printed replica of the Mercedes engine from a great supplier called Scale RC Engines in the States. Heard really good things about them on RC Scale Builder. And listen, great customer service. Sean was really helpful. And yeah, listen, it's looking like an absolutely brilliant base in which to, you know, try and kind of museum scale the Mercedes. As you can see down here, we were talking about how the cylinder height on the other one that I had from Arizona or the scale was just all wrong. I think you can see there the difference in the scale. This one looks like it's much more suited to my plane. So as you can see up here, this is where it's basically going to go. Obviously, one of the tricks with putting a scale engine in like this is how much you cut away so that it basically can sit with the real engine below it. But normally you expect to sort of cut a bit away from maybe cylinder number 1 and 2. But as you can see, once that's sitting down in there and you start to, this is all painted up, it'll look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, you know, another piece of progress. Oh, it also came with the exhaust stack, of course, which goes there. And then also a couple of the intake headers as well. So yeah, really, really happy with that purchase. And, you know, it's just another thing that's sort of speeding us on to finally getting this bird finished.